Hi, my name is Jake Goldschmidt. I'm a realtor out of Minnesota, and I'm just doing a quick video kind of talking about what you should look for as a buyer at a home. What are the kind of the things that you want to make sure you check out and just are aware of how old they are, what condition they are in, and things like that. So one of the first things is the furnace. So in Minnesota, you need to have a furnace because houses get cold. So you want to have the furnace. You want to make sure it's relatively newer. I mean, it is what it is in a sense. Usually inspectors are going to tell you about 15 to 20 years of the life expectancy of a furnace. So you want to check it out when you have the inspection. You want to have the inspector check it out, make sure there's no cracks in it, things like that. Sometimes just having it cleaned does a ton to it. Having the ductwork cleaned as well also helps a lot. Changing the filter, they're going to tell you about do that all the time. Do it monthly if you can. So it's just that kind of stuff. One of the other ones is going to be your water heater. So water heaters, their life expectancies are probably about 12 to 15 years, usually what an inspector is going to tell you. So be aware of that when you're buying a thing. If it's a little bit older, I mean, if it's 10, 15 years old, it could be at the end of its life. I mean, I always look for rust, look for holes at the bottom, look for holes at the top, make sure it's in good shape. If it's in good shape, it probably can be fine. But a lot of that stuff is just being aware of it, taking care of it, draining it. So if you put a new water heater in, drain it yearly, make sure you clean out the water, all the sediment, all that stuff. So those are kind of the big things for that. And so just being aware of it. But they say 12 to 15 years. But realistically, it could go for 30 years. Who knows? It's just, I've seen super old ones, and I've seen ones that clunked out at 6 months. So I've seen ones that are 30 to 40 years old. So it's just one of those deals where you never know, but they're going to tell you 12 to 15 years. So just being aware of it so you know you might have to save some money for that for the future. The roof, usually 20, 25, 30 years. Depending on the material the roof was made out of, so different types of shingles, aluminum roofs, whatever. Different things have different life expectancies. So 25 to 30 years is probably a good estimate for that. So being aware of that. Usually homes are going to be ranked at 8 years or less, 8 years or more, or 16 years or more. And so just kind of being aware of that so you know when you're buying a home, I might have to replace the roof in the future. And just being mentally prepared for that and saving money away for that expense. And those are kind of the three bigger ones. There's probably a lot of other things like air conditioner, check the age of that, 15 to 20 years sometimes. Sometimes they can last forever, you just never know. But that's what the inspector's going to tell you. So just kind of being aware of that. And yeah. And then, yeah, making sure there's no leaks, no damage, anything like that. Check your plumbing and all that stuff. But besides that, those are the three kind of the main things that are the most expensive stuff. And then even like siding and stuff like that. But as long as there's not holes, you should be pretty fine. And just being aware of your home. And the best thing for your home is to maintain it when you can. Fix the cracks, fix the holes, fix the dents, whatever you can do. Do it now, do it ahead of time, because if you let it go too long, then you have to replace the whole thing. And so it's just kind of how it works. It's how home ownership works. It's how everything works. If you take care of it right now, you fix the little issues right now, they don't become big issues, and the house lasts forever. And so that's kind of it. If you have any questions about home buying process, or if you want to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please contact me. I'll have my information down below. Thanks. Have a great day.